Guys, today we're back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the Clemson Tigers. Let's get on to the video. So, they won their first 5 games versus Winthrop, UAB, Davidson, Boise State, and Alcorn State. And then Boise State turned out to be a pretty good team. And then they played Alabama in the ACC SEC Challenge, and they won in that game. And after that, they went to Pittsburgh and beat them. Then they then beat a would have been 14-1 South Carolina team if Clemson didn't beat them, and now they're 13-2 because they just got blown out by Alabama, and their offense really struggled that game. And the next they played TCU, and they won in the Hall of Fame series Toronto. After that, they lost in a heartbreaker at Memphis, and they won their next 2 games versus Queens and Radford with ease. They went to Miami and lost, and just in this past game, they lost to North Carolina. And then a couple days ago, they lost at Virginia Tech in a game where they didn't play really good. So in quad 1, they're 3-4. Quad 2, they're 2-0. Quad 3, they're 4-0. And quad 4, they're 2-0. And they played a lot of really good teams this season because obviously they're in the ACC, and the ACC is a really good conference. And also their non-con schedule was pretty tough. And yeah, it's been they can hold their own. Yeah, like I said, they played some really good teams throughout the season, and they proved that they can hold their own against great teams. And then the next game is versus Boston College on January 16th, and that's going to be a good game because they have similar matchups at all positions. And then for the best player is best players. They have PJ Hall. He's been their best player this year, and Clemson has struggled without him, and he's doing really good. He's been averaging 19.5 points, almost 6.5 rebounds, 2 blocks, and 2 assists a game. And then Joe Girard, he's a transfer from Syracuse, and he was really good there, and that translated to here, and he's averaging 15 points, 3.5 assists, and 3.5 rebounds, while also shooting 43.3% from 3. And then Chase Hunter, he's been a really good guard for them, and he's been averaging 11.8 points, 3.1 assists, and 2.4 rebounds a game. And then Ian Shefflin, he's been doing his role this year, and he's been hustling his butt off, especially in the last game, and he's been averaging more rebounds than points, and he's almost at 10 rebounds a game and 9.1 points a game. And for example, this last game, he got 11 rebounds, 5 steals, and 4 blocks, and he was there defensively, and he played really well that game. So basically, they have the perfect mix of players, and they all fit together, and that's why I think they'll make it far. And I noticed in the games that they lost, they had a lot of things to improve on. In some games, it was stopping their best players, and others, it was turnovers or fouls. And then, for example, in this past game versus Virginia Tech, and then also in Miami game, they let Sean Padula score 32 and let Nigel Pack score 25, and that's not going to work if you want to win the game. And then in the Memphis game, it was a variety of things, and they were only 7 for 23 from 3, which is not good, and they had 15 turnovers and 20 fouls, and also those aren't good if you want to win games. And then in the North Carolina game, they really struggled from 3, and they shot 1 for 18 as a team, which is 5.6 from 3, and that overall that game, their offense really struggled, and they only had 55 points, and PJ only had 10, I think. And then like I said, they're 11-4 this season. Before the season, I thought they would go 20-11, but now I think they'll go 22-9. So not that big of a difference, but they did prove to me that they were better than I thought this season. Yeah, that was about it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe for more. And the next episode is Colorado.